Greetings, people. Yard Reviews, a show where we give you a multicultural perspective on all things film and television. I'm your host Sadiq. I'm joined by my co-host Irv.
Hello.
Joined by Dan the Man.
Yes.
All right. Right now we're going to be talking about the following season 3 episode
7, and it's called The Hunt.
The Hunt. So yo, listen, where we left off from the last one, you saw that this guy has like a regular life or whatever. You don't really get any backstory in him yet where he works for, what he does. So this episode now he basically goes back to this, he breaks the serial killer out. There's this big scene in the beginning where he breaks the serial killer out now, says that yo, I'll let you live, I have this job for you. So basically what he has to know, he has the guy who made the passports. The FBI can use that guy to identify who he is. So he needs to kind of tap that loose end. So he's on this mission now to get rid of that guy. So while he's there, Ryan Hardy kind of they're talking to Joe. Joe saying he thought he's the best student. Then you realize that, listen, Joe don't really know anything because he used to keep them separate from each other. So you realize that Joe can't play out, but you can't really help him out. Then this guy comes and says Joe execution is in 7 days or whatever. And then, this whole awkward
I think
moment.
when that was said, I think because it's
he kind of
doubtful. It's either catch him in 7 days so he can get all the help from Joe that he needs and for him to play that Hannibal Lecter type role, or he might fight to keep Joe alive. And then later on at the end, it kind of, that's what reaffirmed my initial because of the dream sequence, but we'll get into that later.
So so basically that happens now, and it's like
they're on the tail.
They're on the tail for this guy.
Theo, apparently that's his name.
The guy who's doing the killing.
Who's now?
Who's now the big guy in charge.
Yeah.
So basically they're on the trail for him. So no, they're trying to look for the passport guy. So passport guy, he ends up with, like, he was with his crew, leaves his crew. Theo comes through.
Cut up.
Everybody gets butchered up. Of course, the feds reach late, as per usual. Very late. A whole bunch of dead bodies. Not the guy who they're looking for. So they have hope that the guy is alive. Anyway, you get the guy who's Mike Colton or whatever. He's I think going to be cast as Luke Cage. He's the agent.
The guy with that was some weird makeup because it just looks strange.
Because his eyes just like permanently closed. He lost his eye. Obviously. So he's in charge now. So he's there. Basically running stuff now. So then you see this sequence there where Max is like trying to shoot her gun, realize her ribs are still bruised, she can't be in the field.
Do much, but she's fighting to get out
kind
on
of prove
the
her
field.
worth. Exactly, try to prove her worth, because she's a fighter or whatever, so she want to get back in the game. So anyway, she's like saying they want to go to this place now where they think that one of the hackers might be from this cyber tech company or whatever, security company. So they head over to this firm now. We thought it was like some kind of desk work, but obviously
this is actually where he works now.
The guy works. So he's there.
And a cool thing I noticed, apart from him trying to disguise his hair and stuff, he was wearing brown contacts because his eyes are blue.
Exactly. Well, his eyes are green.
No, it's blue.
It's blue? No, it's green.
It's blue.
It's blue?
Let's go on the assumption that I know what his eyes look like.
Sorry, dude. You have blue eyes.
Yeah.
That's very weird.
Michael Ealy has blue eyes.
Yes. Cool.
So his eyes are normally blue, but he wears brown contacts.
Okay.
So maybe that's his way of covering up. And being like a different person. Living this double life.
Well, I mean,
but he sets up a bunch of people to try and divert them.
Divert the attention.
I feel like he's making this case worse. Like,
but that's the thing. He's doing all of this stuff, and it's still leading against him. Then eventually he has to kill one of the people. Because one of the people came out like, yo, listen, he's gay, and the other guy is gay as well. But so because I've been hanging out with him. You know what I mean? He's my lover,
wasn't where he was.
So anyway, he eventually gets killed by a dude. Then there's this big sequence there where you think Maxard is going to get whacked by homeboy. She eventually didn't get smacked. But I knew she was going to die right away. If she dies, probably later on. Even if she dies, whatever. But it's not going to be right away. No, too soon. So because there's another big drama now with the boyfriend and whatever, because he knows everything was going on. He's seen her apartment still. He's not talking about the laptop. So that's eventually going to blow up in Mike's face very soon. Eventually, because something's going to happen and something's going to go down, and that's going to be played against him. But you can see that that's boiling up, and then eventually boom, the guy escapes. And they're trying to look for they find him. So they find Theo. They kill the serial killer who was supposed to whack him.
Not Theo. Theo is the name.
Theo, the guy who does the passports.
Yeah, the passport
Spanish guy or whatever who does the passports. So they find him.
Luis.
They find Luis. They kill the serial killer guy. Get rid of him. So he's out of the picture
Duncan's
now.
dead. Yeah.
Yeah. So they got this guy now. So basically they have the guy now that
who can potentially ID him, but he said that he never saw him.
Yeah, it was just encrypted emails.
On email and stuff. So it's another dead end for Ryan Hardy. Another dead end
for them. But I mean, you know that something's going to pop off.
And now, and the final scene was him coming into bed with his family. That was not weird. Not a lot. Like we still don't know anything about
but
him,
I mean, but at least you know where his place of business, where his place of employment
now we know how he's connected.
And exactly, and how he kind of does his thing or whatever.
All the sites and stuff like that.
So I mean, I think. Listen, there's going to be some sort of trail. He's going to leave some sort of mistake.
Yeah, he already knows he has because he keeps trying to cover up.
Exactly.
Because they're right there.
So I mean, something's going to pop off. I mean, next episode, I mean, is down to either they're going to find him or there's going to be some kind of shootout or something's going to happen.
Something has to happen because
something's going to have to happen.
Episode, to be honest.
They have to make something pop off next episode. So
because
I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to.
And then there was that dream sequence at the end with Ryan shooting Paul with Joe. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he was like, I'm always the one who believes in you, and I knew it was a dream. It was hilarious.
Of course, it was a dream, and like when that was over, now you realize that this guy really doesn't want Joe to die. So we'll see what happens. He might go and visit Joe again. He might not. We'll see what happens in the next episode. Looking forward to that. So that's more or less it. So anyway, guys, listen. Thanks so much for subscribing. YouTube.com/YardReviews. Also remember to email us at yardy.reviews@gmail.com, as well as follow us on Twitter at YardReviews. Also remember to log on to Earth's WordPress. That's bigpicturesmallscreen.wordpress.com, and look out for us at Comic Con, MCM Comic Con, coming out in May. So look out for that stuff as well. Anyway, me and Irv Dan signing out. Big up yourself.